Some stories aren't about victory, they're about duty. They're about knowing your end is coming and walking toward it anyway. This is the story of Heimdall, the guardian of Asgard, the god who knew exactly how his story would end. He would not survive Ragnarok, but he would be the one to begin it. For ages, he stood watch, his senses so sharp he could hear grass growing on the earth and wool growing on sheep. He saw everything, knew everything. And so, when the trickster Loki finally broke free from his chains, when the great wolf Fenrir shattered his bonds, Heimdall was already watching. The moment had come. The long prophecy was at last unfolding. He lifted Jallarhorn to his lips, the horn whose sound could travel through all the 9 worlds. Its call shattered the silence of ages. The sound wasn't just heard, it was felt. Mountains trembled, the seas rose in fury. In Asgard, the gods froze, their feasting and laughter turning to ash in their mouths. They all turned as one, their faces grim, looking toward the sound, toward their destiny. This was the signal. There would be no turning back. The final war had begun. At the very end of the world, on a battlefield of gods and giants, Heimdall and Loki would finally meet. Guardian and betrayer, order and chaos. They would fight not for survival, but for balance. Their battle was a foregone conclusion, written in the threads of fate long ago. And, in the clash of their final desperate struggle, neither would walk away. Heimdall would fall. Loki would fall. The Watcher would die, but he would die knowing he had done his duty. He had held the line until the very end. But Heimdall wasn't the only god who faced a grim fate. In the next episode, we meet the noble god who gave up his future for love, Frey, and the one choice that ultimately doomed him. Stay with the story. Like and subscribe for the next chapter of the end.